You clicked on this video today because you wanted to see and understand how I'm feeling or how I was feeling before, right? You must be feeling a way about how you look, how you present yourself. You're not feeling your best self. You want to change something new about yourself. Everyone goes through that. It's a process. It's reinventing yourself, and this is what I'm going to tell you today. I didn't have it all figured out. I'll tell you that. I didn't even know what dress was. I just knew that back then my hair was always nappy. I had an afro. If I didn't have an afro, I had low confidence in high school. Low confidence, just walking around with no hair. My forehead is huge. I have the low cut hair, the waves. I used to always wear gray bottom fitteds, and it's just I didn't like doing that. I want to have a whole style where I can it can match my whole entire fit. I was working out, I was playing basketball, so this is the trends used to change while I was playing basketball, right? Everyone remember the stage of the Frohawk stage with the Nick Young look. I had that as well in high school. I'm gonna show a picture right here. I had the low cut season my senior year. That's when I felt, very, how you say it, I felt very insecure about myself. I would say that. Like I didn't have no confidence at all. I would have to wear a hat or a hoodie walking around. But now I can see like my hair is definitely a big feature about myself, and I love it. And I want to give you the confidence to you have, right? Or what you can do. Whether it's growing your hair out, whether it's you know having waves, depending on what you want, uh, having cornrows in general, etc., etc. Try something new. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Shamal here. Look, it's been a while since y'all seen me. Hair was shorter. I had braids back then, or you even saw me when I had no hair with the low cut Caesar. Now my hair is longer, and I want to show you all what steps to take to improve your hair quality. If you want to have dreads, long hair, healthy hair, or even just having braids as well, or what's the difference, right, for your look? What do you need to improve your look as a man, to be more attractive, to implement pictures or fashion, whatever you want to do? It's just something that you need to look into as you develop and grow as a person or individual. Like a year ago, I didn't even know if I wanted to even start the dread process, but now it completely changed my confidence, my style, and my mindset when I approach work, when I approach fashion with my individual and personal endeavors, or just in general talking day to day with people and networking in New York City. Um, you know, when you feel confident, you move and talk, and you just feel more approachable. But this is my journey, and welcome. I'm gonna give y'all tips and tricks. I'm gonna give you comparison videos. I'm gonna tell you and show you what it looked like from stage one, because everyone has that process when it's like, yo, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, why am I doing this? This is supposed to be a long process to now, and I will tell you, stick through with it if you're in the early stages, and you will become and look better. All right, take a look. And a quick story, right? In college, I had low cut Caesar, or I had I was growing my hair out, and my roommate after the first break, he came up. He had a first he had Caesar, right? He came back and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm about to go ahead and grow my hair out and get dreads." I looked at him like, "You about to get dreads?" Well, I didn't even know like what was that, because everyone around me had like the fro hawk. This is when Nick Young was very popular in NBA. The fro hawk with the cut sides with the afro. Um, but yeah, he came back. He had the starter locks, and over time, in college, he was insecure about it because the starter lock stage is very, very, very um, vulnerable. I would say you get laughed at, you get picked on, you don't feel confident, but That's just the start of Locs. It's the journey, right? It's just starting. I used to always pick on him too about it, like, oh, you always have the do-rag on, like playing ball. A few years, his shit grew out, and I'm like, yo, that's fire. Like, you saw the vision, sticking it through, right? Going back to me, when I started my journey, I was in a struggle phase where I was twisting my hair, and my hair wasn't locking. I tried everything. Go to a hairstylist that she didn't know what she was doing. I didn't want to have the brown stuff in my hair, the lock gel. Like, no. So that process was very new to me. Went to Barbados. I'm gonna show you a picture right here. Barbados picture. Very vulnerable. Very starter lock. I tried to tell my cousin, hey, can you go ahead and like put bobby pins in my hair to make it look, you know, you could tie it up for me. Wasn't working out. Like, it was not working out. But then I think when I came back from Barbados, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the water or something like that when I went in the water in Barbados, but my hair instantly grew when I came back to the States. Instantly grew. I went and got my hair redone the next time, and I just seen a growth that just happened. Like, it just grew. I finally got my hair to where it wanted to be. It's looking real healthy. If I was there from the beginning, my shit was looking like starter lock for real. But my shit now, I got to where I wanted to go the length. And now we're here now, and my hair is very long. I like it. It gets me to where I want to go, but it's just keeping up with it, right? Using these gel products, using these products right here. Make sure your hair is, not dry, not frizzy. Just make sure it's clean. Make sure it's looking real shiny and very moist. I'm just going to explain the timeline of, like, throughout my entire journey of finding myself, or just, building the confidence throughout my years in my 20s and, my teenage years. So, like, I can show you pictures back then when I had, the self-confidence. I'll tell you right here. These are all the photos, timeline of me with the low-cut Caesar and just always wearing a gray bottom, fitted, covering my head, always wearing a hoodie, just not confident in myself, not being with myself. I would say anybody, my best advice to somebody that's dealing with this, insecurities, go to the gym as a man. It's gonna help. Go to the gym. Make sure you find out what you want and how you will look. Try something new. Try it. You have all this time to try. Get the confidence up. It comes packaged. Make sure you dress well. Make sure you smell good. Make sure you get haircuts, routine. Even if you don't have a haircut, just make sure everything else around is working out. Like your nails, getting your teeth done. Make sure your teeth is well kept. Cologne, smelling good. That's the main thing. I always make sure I smell good in high school, and to now I always smell good. Having different colognes. That was I would say my lowest in confidence. Then over time when I went to college, had a Caesar as well. I see my boy had the shout out to Lee, man, lifestyle. He had starter locks, and that was the first time me knowing, like, oh, that's locks. That's how you started it. Oh, okay. Then when, like, after he left college, I guess 2 more years after that, his hair just grew. I'm like, oh yeah, I need that. I definitely want that. And during that time period, I was going through a phase where I was having braids. These are my braids right here, cornrows. My hair was growing. I had braids, but the difference between braids and dreads, one style, you got to make sure you have your do-rag on every time so the thing doesn't get frizzy and out of place. I used to get my hair done every 2 weeks, and it would just be frizzy from all the stuff I'm doing, from the gym, from playing basketball, to just like walking around in the city. Like, just my hair would just untangle. Versus dreads, I really don't need to keep it up with it as much. I say about like 2 months in, I have to like get retwist, but just making sure my hair is cut and I'm good. This is and then also hairstyles. I have my hairstyle like this, ponytail up. This is my first time doing this hairstyle for you in the video, so any like looks about it. This is my first time ever trying this in the house. I'm not gonna wear this outside. Professional, but this is another look. Another look too is I have the ponytail going backwards. My hair isn't long enough now, and or hair down, but my hair be all in my face when I'm working. It's just different hairstyles I have, and more combinations of looks. And I hope my goal is to get it longer so I can just have it in the back ponytail style. I'm gonna try different dyes. I'm gonna just try different things and get my look right. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Frito Lay Mel. My Instagram right here. Make sure you follow it. Check out my style. Check out my hair. Check out what I'm posting. Keep up with me, man. I'll touch base with what helped me along the way and what changed my life. I would say the main thing is finding a group of people that are helping you along the way, right? Seeing what they're doing and then comparing, like making sure like you guys are totally accountable, right? So gym, going to the gym is the main thing. As a man or woman, going to the gym, making sure you hit your goals every day. Make sure you go to the gym every day. Make sure you know, attacking areas that you want to feel confident in, right? Your stomach, your abs, your chest, your shoulders, your legs. That helps as well. Fashion, I always know how to dress. Just putting it together and making sure you have it's being shown throughout the years. Like I always know how to dress. I get compliments on my dressing, how I dress, how my style, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna keep growing each and every day, and hopefully in the long term, when you're watching this video, it's gonna be a business or a brand that's underneath my name, and I can go ahead and show my passions through my style. I definitely see with my hair, I see a big thing where I'm in the gym or when I'm walking around New York City, the hair is definitely picking up. I'm not wearing hats like everybody else is wearing hats. They're seeing my hair and it's like, oh wow, he has good hair. It's definitely been a noticeable change. Confidence is better. There's a song where shake that dreads, right? It's real. Like women like to see men with hair on top of their head, well groomed, and it's been life changing for real. And then lastly, I want to touch base on this as well. Definitely discipline. You gotta stay disciplined and be patient, man. I know you want it now. I wanted it now, but you have to stay patient. Go through the grind. You have to let your hair grow. You have to see the vision and stick it out. You cannot just think you're gonna start a lock it and make sure your hair's gonna go like this. No. You need to just figure out ways to, tie it up or, just have it down. Make sure it's always retwisted. Make sure it's growing. Put the hair products in. I usually was using what I was using. Coconut oil. I was using coconut oil in my hair. I was using mist, hydration mist. I was using Botana oil. I'm still using Botana oil in my hair, and it's making sure my hair is very not dry. But that's how I'll tell you. That's how I'll tell you. Just make sure you're disciplined. Be disciplined. Making sure when you're starting locking your hair, please wash your hair. Don't compare your hair to other people's. They had the journey too. Everyone started the journey out, but patience and discipline. And when you're sleeping, make sure you find some a do-rag or a bonnet so your hair doesn't mess up and be frizzy going to work next day. I wanted to give you guys a talk about what Shamel looks like and accomplished my hair journey. My next video, I'm gonna show you like the process, the retwist process, hands on who's my hairstylist. My mom does my hair, so my mom's gonna do my hair for me, and then I'm gonna show you how to clean it, with detox it, do a full video of detoxing, and then also we're gonna end up with what I use day to day. Appreciate y'all being with me today. You know, it's Shamel. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. We're gonna be more and more in tune on this channel, and make sure you like all my other channels here. Go check it out. I have my Shamel Karski live videos when I'm doing streaming, and then I have my personal vlog channel here, or just day-to-day life of me. This channel. All right. Love y'all. Peace.